don't do is you don't put your hands on the referee if you don't expect some...
All right, POW Pro Wrestling now presents the featured match of the evening, scheduled for one fall, with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. This championship contest is brought to you by Video Game Headquarters. And I'll introduce to you first.
Talk about ascension to the ranks right there.
Introducing first the challenger at 190 pounds from the mean streets of Westland, Oregon. When you're the greatest fighter in the world, they don't call you the greatest fighter. They call you Gunnar Thorson. Beat him if you can.
Well, Gunnar Thorson may not be using that chain tonight, but a chain is what helped him make it this far in his young career. And his first opportunity at gold at that.
He was my favorite player in Street Fighter.
Gunnar Thorson defeated 3 other men last month in a fatal 4-way match to earn this opportunity.
And now, please welcome the champion.
Not getting the YouTube championship, but getting a shot at the POW Pro Wrestling title, that is a huge ascension for sure. Well, the mood is changing here. Shows the music. As Thorson is gearing up, I talked to him before the matchup, and he said he was going to do whatever it took to become the champion tonight. But Charly Avell
weighing in tonight at 236 pounds, representing the Dynasty. From Portland, Oregon, he is your POW Pro Wrestling champion, Charly Avell.
The question is, he knows that there's nobody else in the Dynasty here at ringside except for Charly Avell. Is he that confident that he has Gunnar Thorson's number? I mean, Gunnar Thorson has walked through opponents like nobody's business. Does Avell really think he's... And we know that Charly Avell is not above utilizing his fellow Dynasty members to get ahead and get important wins. For 281 days, Avell has been the POW champion. But to your point, Bulldog, he comes out all by himself tonight. I think he wants to prove a point after taking that pinfall loss last month in the war of attrition. Well, especially when you consider that Charly Avell is not even brought out here by Mr. Allah. He has already had it with Brad Lee, and Brad Lee happens to be the official in this contest. Well, we know that Mr. Allah may have his connections to Charly Avell. He may be a, at this point, he's kind of an unofficial mouthpiece. He, I think, likes to stay out of Avell's business ringside.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Brad Leon better call this straight down the middle, or those jobs going to be in trouble.
Well, even I would admit that his 3 count against Levi Shapiro last month was a bit faster than normal. But right now, Thorson benefiting from that here. In his rookie year, he has stood tall against the Jarmy. Who could forget that absolutely brutal dog collar match he had with Joey Thornton a couple of months ago.
This tells you he's not very bright. That's all.
What do you say? What do you mean by that?
He's trying to take on the Jarmy. Think about it.
Well, he won. He beat Joey Thornton.
That's just debatable.
Oh, Charly Avell right now sizing up Gunnar Thorson. Backs him in the ropes now. I mean, he is outweighing him. I'm probably thinking by about 15, 20 pounds. He is the POW Pro Wrestling champion. I mean, there's a few things going in his favor for sure. Thorson has put on some size since first debuting here several months ago.
Are you sure he won that one? I don't remember that.
Well, I don't think Joey Thornton remembers much of that night either. No. Here we go now, some sizing up here. Avell, he looks confident, but I don't know if he really knows how to approach this young challenger in Thorson. Thorson, look at this. Oh my goodness, he paintbrushed it right there, pushed him mouth first into the buckle there.
He almost made him bleed his own blood.
He said he was going to do whatever it takes, and that means getting disrespectful and getting into the head of the champion. He's going to do it. Look at him following up with these quick strikes. Going off.
Oh!
And a variety of strikes.
Attacking from all angles.
I do like the aggressiveness.
And for Charly Avell, that's got to be a real problem right now because he just doesn't know.
Oh
my goodness.
Running drop kick into the corner. Has Avell reeling, but could that be enough for a new champion? No.
I mean, that was a little faster, Leon.
Oh, Thorson almost lost the grip of that headlock.
Well, we're going to see. If Thorson finds himself in a pinning predicament, we'll have to see how that count is administered. But it didn't look fast to me there.
Charly Avell led his team in the War of Attrition match last month. And even though Amira no longer able to challenge for the POW title as long as he is the champion, you might be able to say Amira got the last laugh after pinning him last month.
Yep.
Bulldog, I'm going to ask you, how do you think Avell, where do you think his mind is tonight?
Well, obviously his mind is probably not even thinking in this match with Gunnar Thorson, although he is currently leading in this match right now as he just pummels away at Thorson. But, I mean, he's still going to have a mirror in the back of his mind because even though she may not be able to challenge for the belt, there's lots of other contenders who can challenge for that belt, and she can definitely challenge one of them. So, I mean, Avell's got that going in his mind, too. He wants to protect that belt as long as he can.
I disagree. He's been a champion for a year now. He knows how to he knows how to compartmentalize stuff. He knows how to take a loss, get rid of it. It's on to the next one right here. This fight right now is what counts, Bulldog.
Take a look at this loss there as Thorson just throws a couple of good stiff strikes into the chest of Avell, who is now out on the floor.
Avell deciding to take a breather
Taking a
here.
seat, yeah.
Wise to duck that kick, and now he's buying himself some time here. But I'm sure he wouldn't mind a count-out conclusion to this matchup.
Now, Thorson's not going to let that happen.
Oh. Before we went to intermission, we saw Matt Brannigan overcome 3 matches in 1 with the Wild Card Warfare. He's going to take on the winner of tonight's main event, that 3 stages of hell match between Funny Bone and Marcus Erics. But guys, how about what we have coming up next? That open challenge for the POW tag team titles. The Flamin' Aces have thrown down the gauntlet. We have no idea who's going to answer the call.
What's a gauntlet?
Blanchard, I'm going to ask you, who do you think is going to answer this challenge? Who do you think is going to be the ones walking through that curtain?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I really don't know. I mean, it's an open challenge, so I mean, it could literally be anybody. It could be Mr. Ooh La La coming out here.
I don't know about that, but
well, we've already seen one member of the Ascension. Could it be other members of the Ascension that could be accepting the challenge?
The Ascendancy, we don't know where the other members are, but
that's the problem.
I know who it's not going to be.
Who?
Oh, it's not going to be Brannigan and Ethan HD.
It's true.
Those two certainly wore each other out, making it to the finals
look
of
at
Wild
this.
Card Warfare.
Neck
Look
breaker.
at that. Catching Thorson and taking advantage of his momentum, I guess, or him getting away with it.
We had the ropes there. He pulled him over the ropes and dropped the neck on him. Dropped him down the back of his head. Now definitely Avell's leading the charge here. But Thorson in the early parts of the match definitely was leading. Now it's definitely up to Avell. And I mean, that is the sign of a champion. I mean, champions may not necessarily start fast, but they catch up fairly quickly.
It's all about how you play the long game. It's all about, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And right now, Avell just sprinted all 260 pounds of himself into the spine and the lungs of Gunnar Thorson.
Speaking of which, did you notice that there was a big jaw-jacking going on?
Cover here.
Bradley and Charly Avell, did you notice that?
A little bit. I think that if Charly had gone for a cover sooner, it might have had a 3 count.
All he's doing is toying with him. It's like Bulldog playing with his food.
I like playing with my food.
Yeah, we know.
Avell has defeated Amira, Drexel, Chris Brady, Frankie Dove, and Matt Brannigan.
Sternum.
To hold on to this championship. And you know he would love nothing more than to add Gunnar Thorson to that list.
This match is over, boys.
Well, I tell you, for Gunnar Thorson, we almost thought he was out numerous times against Joey Thornton, but he came back. So I'm not sure that he's done for him. As Thorson throws some haymakers in the chest and the stomach there Avell, but now rakes the eyes.
Breaks the eyes.
He did. He raked the eyes and whipped him by the head there.
Well, Avell now able to continue to collect himself and think of the next line of offense. You can see here now it's time to grind. It's time to compress the skull of Thorson with that chin lock. Bradley's checking, and you know he's got the added scrutiny, the extra eyes of Mr. Ooh La La, and Levi Shapiro seem to be watching.
I'm sure he's watching, and he's probably taking close notes right now.
Charly Avell, kick attempt of his own.
No fast count,
Thorson
Bradley.
with a cover. 2 count. That was a fairly standard cadence for
Yeah,
Bradley.
but this is the last one right here.
Oh, Bradley. Thorson won the last match with that backslide.
Oh, Leon.
Ooh, that's what he used to defeat Levi Shapiro, and I would argue that Brad's count there was slower.
Well, he learned his lesson.
Yeah, slowing down is Gunnar Thorson, though, at the kick there of Charly Avell.
If Mr. Law comes out here and threatens you, you listen.
Looks like a suplex upcoming. Yes, it is.
Oh, I can listen to Mr. Ooh La La. Can I make out what he's saying?
That's
No. Cover here by Avell. Thorson has the powder keg on his side here. What a great way to end 2025. Just a challenge for the POW Championship. Imagine if he wins, guys.
Well, this is it. Yeah, it could really put a downer in Charly Avell's ear, right?
If Avell comes away victorious here, he is on track to defeat, or to break Funny Bone's record, I should say, as the longest reigning POW champion in history. Here we go. Neck another neck breaker, and that will certainly rattle your spine. Avell could have him here.
You know, Thorson's been all over the body, whereas Charly Avell has really been concentrating on the upper body, the chest, the neck, the head. The really concentrated areas there by Charly Avell, and that is the sign of a champion right there. I mean, you know, I may not like the guy, but I understand, you know, his motives here.
Oh, well, Avell, for a long time now, he has certainly fancied himself as God's gift to wrestling and to the opposite sex and all that. And of course, God's
not in the face.
God's gift to POW as the champion, the pretty champion, but he just landed on his pretty face.
He did. Thorson now guiding him up there. Oh, strikes him again, just.
Here we go. That could be what Thorson needs.
Oh,
upper knee.
I think he's officially gotten to the champion's head.
Well, he's definitely showing a good accounting of himself. He's stayed around in this match for a long time already.
Boy, Avell is rattled here. Laid out with another huge clothesline.
Is it enough? He got close to center ring.
Could have him here. Could have a new champion.
No.
Whoa.
That was close.
I thought I heard the hand go down for 3 there. That would have been the upset of the year.
It was so close. He did hook the leg. He did everything right to become the champion.
Well,
wasn't enough to do it, though. My goodness.
We said Bradley has been at the center of, regrettably, some unfortunate calls and some incidents here so far in the last couple of months. And you know that if a dicey call like that happened, there'd be a lot of complaints coming from certain parties. Avell is able to escape. It looks like he might have tweaked his ankle here. Maybe trying to take the pressure off with his shoe. And look at this. Thorson, he's being a good sportsman, I'll say that much. He's giving the champion the opportunity here. Oh! But Avell saw it coming. Goes for the DBUT. Thorson gets out of it. Could go for the Death Valley driver. Avell slips out.
Oh!
Big spear, center ring.
Damn near tore him in half with the spear.
One,
could have him here. Good night, Gunnar.
No.
Wait a minute.
Oh, and now Levon's doing a slow count.
It's about the same speed as the last one.
So says you.
Bradley has been remarkably consistent in this matchup here.
I will say this for Avell, he's had a challenge and then some from Gunnar Thorson, who has shown a very good accounting of himself in this matchup.
I don't think Avell was looking past Gunnar Thorson. I don't think he was underestimating him. I think he was just chomping at the bit to go after him. Again, a DBUT attempt is blocked.
As Gunnar Thorson grabbed that second rope, preventing that move.
What did you call that move?
The DBUT, that's his finishing maneuver. The double underhook DDT, which he's used to put away so many opponents.
Trying to take out that knee right there.
But Gunnar Thorson again going for the leg. We have seen this. He's been going after it, and Avell could be on the verge of submitting.
He's got a grapevine as a leg right there, and Avell right now using the boot to try and push away. But at the same time, he's also putting more pressure on that leg every time he kicks him.
He is able to once again
the boot's off.
The shoe is off. Oh! Could have been a diversionary tactic. DBUT!
Wow.
Planted him.
Center ring isn't enough. 1, 2. Oh, he's
And
got
you
him.
could tell he did not want to do that third one.
Avell.
Here is your winner and still Pound Pro Wrestling Champion, Charly Avell.
You gotta give Gunnar Thorson credit because he gave Avell a huge fight. Really thought it came down to the wire at certain points. Avell, though, he used his wiles. He used his ability as a veteran to come away with the DBUT, retaining the championship all on his own.
No.
You look at this, he wrestled him out of his shoes.
Yeah, no, you know why? It's because Gunnar was a desperate man. They tried to use that shoe on him. He was trying to cheat, what he was trying to do.
This is good. You know, in my opinion, guys, this is Charly Avell's biggest win. How many times has he won a championship matchup with the help of his members of the dynasty? Tonight, he did it all on his own. I got to give him credit.
Absolutely. But he's paid a big price. But you can see that body's hurt him. The question is whether or not he will be in good enough shape.
Look at that. Whoa, look at this.
Look at this. Now he's going to offer his hand. This is very out of character. Wait a minute.
Oh, you're
God.
not very bright, are you?
Sobelvara went right for the legs of Thorson.
What an idiot.
The dynasty lying in wait for this cheap attack.
So desperate to have friends, he'll do anything.
But wait a minute. Out come Kid Bandit and Drexel. What business do they have with the dynasty?
Well, it's apparent they were just sick and tired of the dynasty getting involved in matches. I am sure that we know the situation of how Drexel lost his original tag team partner, and I'm sure that's finally getting to deal with this.
We saw Bandit and Drexel come away with the win earlier tonight against the Alpha Sigma squad, and they came to save the day. Who knows what Charly Avell and Sobelvara would have done.
Drexel's always had an obsession with Pretty Charlie.
Hey, Pretty Charles, you remember me?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was last May at baseball, you and your dynasty took me out back like Old Yeller and shot me in the head.
I love that. Wish you would have got the job done.
But too bad, you can't kill what's already dead inside. When I saw that a couple of my, I guess, proteges needed a little backup, I decided to come back to POW, but I've had revenge on the back of my mind the entire time. You and your two goofs, me and my two killers, next month, trios match.
Oh, boy. Zane, what say you?
Well,
I've got a berserker, a bandit, and we're gonna beat your ass.
Signed, sealed, and delivered it might as well be, guys. That sounds like a wonderful idea for a matchup coming up January 24th. And the winner is, you're going to see Drexel, Gunnar Thorson, and Kid Bandit in trios action against Charly Avell and Los Sicarios. I can't wait for that one.
Can you imagine saying you have two proteges and they're both one's Butt and one's Jeff?
I don't even know what reference you're making there.
Let's move right along quickly, shall we? Up
Well,
next, what do we got?
I tell you what, that was a hard-fought battle for Thorson. It's not his time yet, but his career is still very young. Speaking of championships, 2 titles left to determine here tonight at Silent Night, Violent Night. Up next, it's an open challenge for the POW Tag Team titles. And guys, the Flamin' Aces, they've really been on fire these last several months, but could this be the end of their Cinderella story?
Well, they're dumb. Open challenge, stupid.